Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so grateful that you are here. My name is Nikki, and I use my clairaudient and channeling abilities to help you find the magic within. If you're new here, welcome. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Today's video is called, Are You in a Toxic Relationship? I felt called to do this reading because I know how difficult it can be when we don't have the awareness that we are in a toxic relationship. I have been in a few myself, and I know how difficult it is. So I wanted to bring this reading to help bring healing, guidance, and any clarity that you may need at this time. In the next section of the video, you will see 3 piles. Please meditate on the pile that is speaking to you and go to the timestamps that I provide down below to go directly to your reading from there. Also, if any part of a message does not resonate, just know that message is not for you. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Let's jump into it. Hey, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. Are you in a toxic relationship? I have your pile right here. Let's see what your messages are. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse, prayer, meditation brings answers, confidence is your key to success. Okay, so the first thing that I'm filling pile number 1 with the Ace of Cups in reverse is this represents someone who is operating from an empty cup. I feel like you are someone who gives and gives and gives to everyone except to yourself, because the cup is upside down here. So it's like everything you have to give has been falling out of this cup as it's upside down. So Spirit is saying this is a time to place the focus back on yourself. I do feel that there is some toxic energy in your current relationship. And Spirit is saying through prayer and meditation, you can learn to place the focus back on yourself by doing these things. And when you go within and you connect with yourself, you truly find guidance that you wouldn't have previously found, because you're taking the time to listen to yourself. And it seems like that hasn't taken place for some time, as your cup is currently empty here. It's time to fill your own cup back up and take yourself off of the back burner, because they're saying confidence is your key to success. Because I feel like since you have given and given and given to the people you've been in relationships, to the person you're currently in a relationship, it has really knocked your self-confidence down. And with meditation and prayer, you can help build your confidence back up by listening to your inner moral compass and figuring out what is truly important to you. Remember who you truly are, and come to the realization that your self-confidence, your self-esteem It has always been within you. It's just a matter of tapping back into it. And that is the first place to start when filling back up your own cup. Next, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Bittersweet. An adamant no. Adjustments are required. Okay, so with the bittersweet card here, this is just a confirmation of your giving nature, because if you look closely at the card, the gal on the card, she's giving this cake to someone who just kind of seems oblivious and doesn't really seem to care too much. And if you look even closer, she has tears coming out of her eyes because there's this resentment building up because she feels like she's giving her all to this person and the person doesn't give a crap about it. So I feel like that is what is going on with you right now. But I also feel like a lot of you, this relationship has ended, and Spirit is showing me this person is either still calling you, asking you to come back, or you're having these thoughts in your mind where you're thinking, should I reach back out to them? I miss them. I don't want to be alone. And Spirit is very adamantly saying no, because this is the bittersweet card. It was hard to do, but it was for the best. So whatever is ended is for the best. And if this is something you are contemplating right now, meditation will bring the answers that you need and help you figure out where adjustments are required in your current situation. The best thing you can do is go within and listen to yourself. If every fiber in your being is telling you that this is a toxic relationship where you are giving your all and not getting anything in return, then it's time to listen to those feelings. And definitely don't second guess yourself, because those feelings are not lying to you. And with the Nine of Cups in reverse here, this is all about just feeling something lacking in your life right now. Like there's like a sense of your inner joy is missing. And with the Ace of Cups in reverse here, that's just reiterating to me the need to continue to go within, because what is happening right now, your authentic self is wanting to emerge. But when that happens, it's almost like every fear in the world starts to come up for us to face, and we start to second guess whether what we're doing is the right thing. If you have left this relationship, I feel that it was the right thing. It was hard to do, but it is for the best, because this relationship has been holding you back from your true essence of who you are. Like, I feel like this person made you feel like you weren't, in a sense, good enough. Like, nothing you could do was good enough. Like, you kept giving your all to this person with just, it was almost like a wall, like not getting anything in return. And that's not what a loving relationship should be like. It should be an equal give and take. But I feel like you're stepping into this realization and figuring this out as you go along here. And going within and meditating will help you come to those answers that you need. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. insecurity, peaceful resolution, nothing will come of this situation. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely where that toxic energy is coming into play. I do feel like there is a situation going on in your life right now where your insecurities are coming up. And the reason why they are coming up is for you to look at them and see where you have been really hard on yourself, okay? Because that is also what the Queen of Pentacles in reverse represents. The Queen, when she is upright, she knows her worth, she knows her value, but when she is upside down, this is the feeling of insecurity and not really being sure of oneself and where they want to go in life. And this situation that is taking place in your life right now, it is bringing these insecurities up to the surface, and there's a fear here that something is going to go haywire or go wrong, and the Spirit is saying nothing will come of this situation, so there is no need for you to worry. A peaceful resolution will take place. So whatever you are scared about in this situation, nothing is going to come of it. So continue to look at these fears, look at these insecurities, and learn to accept all of yourself. Because, people are always like, well, how can I love myself more? And it's easy to just say, just love yourself. But the key ingredient that a lot of people forget to communicate is, in order to truly love yourself, you have to love everything about yourself. Because once you love the imperfect parts of yourself, once you accept those in addition to the parts that you do like about yourself, that is what true self-love is. And nobody can use your imperfections against you when you accept yourself 100%. So take back your power. Face these insecurities in the face, and don't worry about whatever is going on right now. There is a peaceful resolution. Nothing will come of this situation, so do not fear. Next, we have the Knight of Wands. Passion. It's up to you. A time for healing. Okay, so another great way to heal from the toxicity of this relationship, that lingering feeling that is staying left behind, or if you are still in this relationship right now, what are you passionate about? What is something creative that you can put your focus on? Because I feel for a lot of you, there is a person that likes to come and go. They like to come and go, you give your all to them, then they leave, and then I'm feeling like you don't hear from them for a long time. Or this is someone that you're in a relationship with and they come and go as they please, knowing that you'll be there when they show up at your door. So it's time to put your foot down in regards to that. And ultimately, Spirit is saying, it is up to you with what it is you want to do. But the best thing you can do is pay attention to your feelings, how this person makes you feel. Obviously, it can't be fun suffering and feeling like you're not good enough when that is what this person is projecting to you. You are so much more than that. So ultimately, whatever you do, it is up to you, but it is also up to you if you want to pursue a passion that you absolutely love. And that is what the Knight of Wands energy is. This is someone who is fearless, who goes after adventure, who basically looks fear in the face and just goes into it anyway, feels the fear and does it anyway. And this would be something truly amazing to help you heal from this toxic energy, to help you step into your power by putting the focus back on yourself and doing something you love. Because I feel like whatever your creative expression is, I feel like this person or certain people in your past have put it down. But there's this cycle happening where it keeps being brought up and you're like, well, maybe I should dip my toe in that and see what happens. But then it's like this energy of, nah, that ain't gonna go anywhere. I'm just gonna continue to do what I'm doing right now and just stay in my comfort zone. Well, nothing extraordinary takes place in the comfort zone, okay? So if you have a talent, use that to your advantage and find your passion. Even if this is something that doesn't happen to work out for you, try something new, because there are so many unique and wonderful things about you that are not meant to just sit idle. So brush the dust off of that and explore it, because you're going to learn a lot of things about yourself in the process. You're going to learn new skills, you're going to meet new people, and when you put the focus back on yourself, you're basically taking steps towards recognizing your self-worth, your self-value. And all of that has been within you all along. It's just a matter of tapping into it. But Spirit is saying it is a time for healing, and that is a great way to do it, by looking fear in the face and saying, I'm going to do me for once. And ultimately, any decision that you make, it is up to you. Next, we have the Princess of Cups. Perseverance. Within the next few weeks, the energy is gaining momentum, and conclusions are within reach. Okay, so with the Princess of Cups here, I do feel like there are some very creative ideas that are brewing in your brain right now. And it's just a matter of taking action on them and persevering. Spirit is saying persevere on these ideas that you are having at this time, because not only is it helping you heal, but it is also leading you to your greatest joy. And you are somebody that is meant to shine here. Because as you can see on the card here, the gal, she is an actress on the card. And she just wants to throw off her cape and give up. And her angel is there saying, no, keep going. Don't give up before your miracle. So I feel like you have some really amazing ideas brewing in your brain, and your energetic support team, your angel spirit, is telling you to go for it, because you are going to learn a lot about yourself in the process. You're going to figure out what you do like, what you don't like. You're going to create new experiences for yourself, and it's going to shake up that current routine that you may have right now, where you might be feeling bored or drained, because when you love yourself, then you are opening up space for other people to project that love to you as well. But it all stems first from loving yourself and accepting yourself for all that you are. So for those of you who have started working on a passionate project, within a few weeks, you will see some forward movement with that. Because if you felt like things were stagnant right now, The energy is gaining momentum. It's just a matter of staying consistent. Keep going, because if you stop, then that energy stops as well. But if you keep moving, the energy keeps moving, and what you focus on grows. And Spirit is also saying conclusions are within reach. So whatever conclusion you are looking for right now, it is just around the corner. Keep going forward with your passion. Start a new creative passion if you haven't already. Spirit is giving you the green light to do that. Meditate, sit with yourself, truly go within, figure out what is important to you. What does a loving relationship look like to you? A great thing you can do is write out qualities on a piece of paper of what you would want an ideal partner to be like in a relationship with you. And then just reflect on those things, because when you put pen to paper, there's something very powerful about that. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. So yeah, this feeling of that empty cup, feeling drained, what it's stemming from is you looking for your true authentic self. And when you are exuding your true authentic self, there is nothing more attractive than that. And people are drawn to that as well. It's when we operate from this energy of, I need to be in a relationship, I need this person to do these things for me, that is when we repel it. That need for approval, that need for validation, that actually repels people from wanting to be in a relationship with us. But when you stand in your own power, you don't care what other people think, and you are in your own lane doing you, living your best life, that is what is so attractive, and that is what people take notice of. So when you stand in your true, authentic self, just watch as people are attracted to you, because they'll be curious, wondering, well, what is her secret? What is his secret? What are they doing that I could be doing right now? And it will start some amazing conversations. So there's nothing more attractive than speaking your truth and standing in your power. I honor how I want to feel. Your feelings, no matter what they are valid. So how you are feeling right now, even operating from an empty cup, those feelings are valid. So allow yourself to feel all of your feelings, because we're human beings. We have emotions for a reason. A lot of people think they are in control of their emotions because they don't feel the need to cry or feel like expressing them is a weakness. That's not true. People who are in control of their emotions allow themselves to feel their emotions and be a human. Emotions are part of being a human being. So always honor how you want to feel. If you're angry, that is okay. If you are sad, that is okay. Cry it out. The thing of it is that when we let our emotions control us to the point where it's all we're focusing on and we identify with our feelings, that's where we get out of control. So the point of emotions is to allow yourself to feel them, but know your limits. So, and stay in control of each emotion that you have. But never deny yourself the opportunity to feel your emotions, because you're a human being and you're entitled to do that. So always honor how you want to feel, especially right now. It's okay to not be okay. Next we have listen. In stillness you meet your true self. So yeah, this is just another confirmation of meditation brings answers. And that is why Spirit is reiterating meditation because it will help you fill up your own cup. It will help you meet your true authentic self. Because when you sit still and you listen to your thoughts and you don't attach to your thoughts, you learn to observe them and you come into the awareness that you are not your thoughts. So, like if you're sitting in meditation and a negative thought comes through, like, I am not good enough, you can learn to look at that thought just for what it is. Okay, it says, I am not good enough. Well, that's not how I really feel. I don't feel that about myself. So we'll just let it drift by. You can learn to not identify with that thought. You sitting in stillness, you will see these patterns within your mind, and you can take action from that place to learn to cultivate the true essence of who you are. So stillness will help you bring out your authenticity. Coming soon, welcome to the next ascending age. So yes, some of you are on a spiritual path, which is exciting. And this is all part of your journey here. The journey of your self-discovery. And understanding that emotions play a key factor in that, and so do thoughts and beliefs. But it's also coming into the realization that other people do not dictate your life, that you can create whatever you want. And as you learn more about your true authentic self, you raise your vibration and you ascend. And you learn so much about yourself in the process. So, congratulations. This is truly a really beautiful reading. And the journey to finding oneself is a great journey to be had. So, continue on with your healing and doing things that you are passionate about, and finding your joy from every moment to the next, and meditating, because not only will that help you continue to raise your vibration and ascend, but it will also lead you to your true destiny. Vulture. The vulture is a creature that feels very undervalued. So definitely with the Ace of Cups in reverse here, with the cup spilling out all of its contents, I do feel that because you have given so much of yourself to other people, that it has left you feeling undervalued. But the thing about the vulture is also the creature that doesn't mind cleaning up everyone else's messes. I feel like you are somebody who doesn't mind doing difficult things. Like, you're always the one that's like, okay, I will do this, because you have this very self-sacrificing nature about you, which is very admirable. But the vulture is also very strong. And it's important to know that just because certain people see the vulture as insignificant does not mean that the vulture is insignificant. You are not insignificant. You have and always will be good enough. It's just a matter of seeing these things about yourself and recognizing all the amazing things about yourself in the process. We have the unicorn. So yeah, for those of you on the spiritual path, the unicorn has a horn right in the middle of its forehead, which I feel like your third eye is opening, and you are coming into the awareness about this situation in your life, about this toxic relationship in your life. The veil is being lifted. You're being shown things for what they truly are. And the unicorn is a creature where people tend not to believe in it, right? And I feel like there have been people in your life who have not believed in you, but the unicorn believes in itself, and you should believe in yourself too. And this could also represent if you were having a spiritual awakening right now with your third eye opening, you could be coming into very spiritual knowledge that other people may scoff at or may not believe. And it's important not to listen to other people. It's just another confirmation not to look outside of yourself. You are experiencing what you are experiencing, and you know what is true for you, and that is all that matters. So just because other people don't believe what you believe, just because other people do not or may not believe in you, it's important to believe in yourself, and it does not dictate what you are capable of doing here. Just because other people may think that you can't achieve something. And then we have the eagle. Yeah, you are meant to shine. And the eagle shows up to tell you you are stronger than you give yourself credit for. So you have the ability to transmute any toxic energy, especially in any feelings you may have about yourself, any negative beliefs that you may be having at this time. You can transmute all of that. Of course, thoughts will never go away, but you can override negative thoughts with uplifting thoughts. There is something so powerful to that. You can also journal out how you feel every day, get your feelings out, meditating, going within, and just recognizing yourself for the eagle that you are, because this is one of the most powerful creatures on the planet. And you have all of that within you. It's just a matter of tapping into it and believing in yourself. Thank you, pile number 1. Those are your messages. If it resonated, if you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Are you in a toxic relationship? I have your pile right here. Let's see what your messages are. Queen of Wands. Renewal. Communicate clearly. You're very close to achieving your goal. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm not picking up on toxic energy within your relationship. The reason being, with the Queen of Wands here, you can see that you're someone who is very confident and self-assured. You don't typically care what other people think. I can just see that there's just a need to communicate more clearly in your relationships. That's why we have communicate clearly here. And when you can do that, then you will experience this sense of renewal within your relationship. So I feel like there is an argument going on right now, but I feel like you are taking the steps towards making things right. Like, I don't feel like this is something that you want to walk away from, but it has created some thoughts within you about whether or not your relationship is toxic. And I don't really feel like this is stemming from you per se. I do feel like there are outside influences that have kind of projected this onto you in your relationship, and it has caused some arguments in your relationship. But if you continue to communicate clearly with your partner, you can clear the air, set things straight. And if you are already in the process of doing this, you are very close to achieving your goal. So whatever you are doing is working But definitely don't get caught up in thinking that your relationship is toxic when you know within that it's not. Now, other people that are projecting this onto you, discern what your energy is and what other people's energy is. Because other people should never dictate your relationships or who you want to be with. Because I'm feeling that energy very strongly. But you are someone who is confident within yourself with the Queen of Wands here. So I don't really feel like you do that, but I do feel like there are people that you admire that do have a tendency to try to alter your perception in that sense. So definitely don't look outside for answers. Keep looking within because you are already very well established within yourself, and that is amazing. Just communicate more clearly with your partner in order to iron out any issues because you're close to achieving your goal with that. Next, we have the Four of Pentacles. Gossip. No need to worry. Be bold and make the first move. So yeah, with gossip and Four of Pentacles here, there are definitely some people who are jealous of your relationship and they are projecting that onto you. And I can see that you are getting sick and tired of it. Because it's a cycle. I feel like this is a cycle. This person, whenever you've been in a relationship, they have always found something wrong about the person that you are with. And I can see you are fed up about it. But I can also see that this is a relationship that you do value. So you do value this person's opinion. So it does have you question your relationship with this person. But first and foremost, Spirit wants you to know that there is no need to worry. Okay, so first and foremost, don't worry. But there is a need to be bold in your confident self that you already are. And with the communicate clearly message we had from the previous message here, with communicate clearly and be bold and make the first move, I feel like you haven't set things right with your person as of yet. But if you are bold and you make the first move, communicate clearly, you will clear the air. You will see that things go more smoothly than you would have anticipated. No need to worry. But in regards to this gossip and jealousy that is taking place, don't look to these people for advice about your relationship, because Spirit is showing me it's making it worse than it has to be. You are capable of clearing the air in your own relationships. You are capable of knowing what you want and what you don't want. You have made difficult decisions in the past, and you know what is best for you. You are the Queen of Wands here. You are the Queen of Wands. That is your energy, regardless of gender. You have that amazing badass mentality. Like, you make difficult decisions. It's just communicate more clearly. Don't worry about the situation. Stand firm in what you want to do. And to set things right with your person, be bold and make the first move. Seven of Wands. Despondence. Success. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So yes, this is that cycle I was talking about. There is this cycle going on with this person. It's either a friend or a family member who likes to put their input when it comes to your relationships. And with the Despondence card here, I can see that it has put you at a crossroads because you do value this person. You love this person. If you look at the card here, this is like you, and this is the person who is jealous. They don't want to see you thrive for some reason. And I feel like they have said a lot of hurtful things to you, but you have put up with it because you love them. But there is a need to set boundaries with this person. That is what the Seven of Wands is. Because when you give your power away like that, it's not you operating from what you truly want. So definitely stand up to this person in a way that resonates with you, because I'm seeing that you actually do get through to this person more than you realize. They do value what you have to say as well. It's just they let their jealousy get the best of them when they are communicating with you about who you should be in a relationship with. They have like this unrealistic notion in their mind of your life. They're projecting what they want for your life onto you, but nobody knows better what you want for your life than you. So set some boundaries with this person. You might have to emotionally distance yourself, and that is 100% okay. But I'm just feeling that jealous energy, and I feel like this has taken place in almost every relationship you have had. I feel like you have ended relationships because of something this friend, family member has said. So it's time to set some boundaries, because I can feel the person you are with now, you feel very strongly about. And when you set boundaries, success will take place here. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. You have to be the one to break this cycle. This is a very valuable lesson that you have been learning on your journey. The lesson in listening to yourself and not listening to outside influences tell you what to do. And that is why you have built up all this strength with the Queen of Wands energy. You have it in you to set boundaries with this person. You have been through some difficult situations. You've gained a lot of wisdom. You are capable of doing it, and you deserve to be happy. So whatever it is you want, go after what you want. Don't listen to what other people want for you. That's how you break the cycle, by doing something that you haven't done before. And you can do it with love. You can approach this with love. It's just a matter of realizing, speaking up, setting boundaries, knowing that there might be conflict, but in order for you to be authentic to yourself, allowing that conflict to take place if need be, but doing so with an open heart and keeping love at the forefront of your mind while you're doing it. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Dissipating. Compromise. Meditate and contemplate. So yeah, with the first messages that came out here, I wasn't feeling that your relationship was toxic. It's toxic energy coming from a friend or from a family member, and they're projecting that onto your relationship. And because of that, because you have valued what this person has told you, it can kind of lead you to this feeling within your relationship where it's being neglected. Relationships have to be nurtured, just like when you're taking care of a plant. If we don't nurture it and give it love, then what happens? It dries out in the sun and it dies. Same thing with relationships. So with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, this is all about a relationship being neglected and over time dissipating because it's not being nurtured and taken care of. So in order to make things right with your partner, once more, be bold, make the first move, but also be willing to compromise. What are some expectations that have been projected within this relationship? Are they realistic? Are they unrealistic? What is the truth about the situation here? How can you make this a win-win situation where both of you are happy, where you communicate your needs, your partner communicates their needs, and you say, okay, well, this is what I need to be happy. And your partner says, okay, well, this is what I need to be happy. How can you both make each other happy while having realistic expectations? That's how you compromise, and that is how you will help nurture and continue to grow the loving relationship that you want for yourself. And also, meditating and contemplating would help to go within, to get quiet, to listen to yourself. And also, one thing that I like to do when I'm meditating and contemplating, if any specific words or if a past situation pops up in my mind, I will write it down and I will reflect on it and say, okay, what is the pattern here? Once you recognize the patterns in your life, you can break them. The reason why they keep happening over and over again is because we do the same thing expecting different results. When you do the same thing, you're going to get the same results. So recognize these patterns in your life in order to break those cycles, knowing that each cycle is teaching you so much more about yourself in the process. So meditating and contemplating and paying attention to what comes up for you in that moment will help you also identify patterns in your relationship and help you compromise more with your partner in the process. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Guilt. Remain positive. Look for a sign. Your dreams need a practical plan. So yes, with the Two of Pentacles here, I can feel that you are overwhelmed by all of this. You're overwhelmed with the argument with your partner. You're overwhelmed with the advice that your friend or your family member is just putting in your ear at this time. And there's this energy of not wanting to upset people. You're someone who wants to make everybody happy, but ultimately, you can't do that. There's always going to be somebody who doesn't like what you do. So it's important to listen to yourself and do what is best for you. That's why we have the guilt card here. I feel like because you're trying to figure out this decision, should I stay with this person? Should I listen to my friend and family members? And there's just this feeling of guilt. Well, I don't want to hurt them. I don't want to upset my family members, but let go of that guilt because you don't deserve to feel that way. And guilt is a fear of being disliked. And what is important is for you to like yourself. It is important for you to like yourself. Yes, you love your friend or your family member, but what they're doing is they're projecting their jealousy onto you. For some reason, it makes them feel unworthy within themselves to see you in a relationship. And also it's also a sense of they feel like this person will take you away from them. But it's just a matter of communicating this to them, sitting down and talking with them why they really feel the way they do, and standing firm in your own power and not allowing anyone to guilt trip you, okay? Because meditating and contemplating will help you get to the root of how you really feel, and you can take action from that place. It is just so important to listen to yourself first and foremost when it comes to making this decision. Never ever make decisions based off of what other people are trying to dictate, and never make decisions from a place of fear. When you're making a decision, ask yourself, am I making this out of fear or am I making it out of love? Choose love every single time and you'll never go wrong. And Spirit is saying, remain positive. While making this decision, remain positive and look for signs. Your energetic support team is communicating with you through various signs, through various numbers. So if you see like 111, 222, 333 on the clock, go and look up what those mean. You can Google them on the internet and see how it relates to your situation right now. So with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, I can see that you feel overwhelmed with this decision, wondering if you should take action to make things right with this person, or if you should listen to a valued friend, a valued family member. But if your friends and family valued you, they would hold space for you to be yourself and make your own decisions. So your dreams need a practical plan. This is all about being practical within yourself, having realistic expectations for yourself, meditating, contemplating, looking for signs, not allowing anyone to guilt trip you, and making the decision from your heart, because that will always be the right decision. Next, we have the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So yeah, what were we just talking about? Making a decision out of fear or making a decision out of love. Realign with love, because when you align with love, that guidance from your inner moral compass, from your energetic support team, it will be so much more clear, and you won't have any doubts about what it is you need to do, because you will be following love, not fear. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. So yeah, have more faith at this time. Know that everything is going to be okay no matter what decision that you make. This is your life, your journey. Everything is up to you. There are no wrong turns, because whatever decision you make, you will always be rerouted or guided back to the path that you need to be. But just understand that your happiness is a reflection of the faith and trust you have in the universe, and that everything is going to be okay. So trust and have more faith at this time. Every cycle is a higher opportunity. So yep, there's this cycle happening in your life, and what the lesson is teaching you right now is for you to think for yourself and continue to exude this Queen of Wands energy that you already have. Like, you have this strong boss-like energy to you. It just seems that like at work it seems like you're a force, but then like within relationships it's when confusion comes into play, because you're very loving and you want to make sure that everyone is happy, but at what cost? Your happiness. So this cycle that is taking place right now, it is an opportunity for you to become aware of these patterns and to break them that are no longer serving you, and to set boundaries with people who have overstepped their boundaries in your life, and to make decisions based off of what you want from your heart. And in order to break cycles, you have to do something that you haven't done before. Otherwise, you'll keep experiencing the same thing over and over and over again. That's what the karmic wheel likes to do. It continues to spin until we fully learn the lesson. And then once you learn the lesson, you shift into more beautiful energy. Polish your mirror for perfect clarity. Now, this is all about understanding that everyone in our life is a reflection of us in some aspect. So those people in your life who you truly look up to, who you truly are inspired by, the reason why is because they are reflecting to you aspects of yourself. And the same goes for the shadow aspects. When we see something we don't like within someone else, they are reflecting aspects that we don't like about ourselves back to us. It's an opportunity for us to become aware and to heal those things and to accept those things. Not in a sense fixing anything, just healing what we need to heal and accepting ourselves for all that we are. So, what are the people in your life? What are they reflecting to you right now? And where in your own life are you seeing similar things? Because when you figure that out, you can take steps to heal those, and then you'll start to get a different reflection back to you. So, polish your mirror for perfect clarity by taking notice of what the people in your life are reflecting to you. We have the elephant. So the elephant likes to bring obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. So I feel like this is what is going on. You are experiencing an obstacle in your life right now, but it is happening for a purpose in order to steer you in the right direction. It just all stems from what decisions you decide to take in this moment, because the elephant will always move off of the path eventually. But right now I feel like you're trying to walk on the sidewalk and then boom, there's the elephant, and you're just like, well, how do I get around this? And it's just a matter of facing the obstacles, learning the lessons from it, and knowing that it is propelling you in the right direction. Next we have the lizard. So the lizard is a creature that gets overstimulated. So I'm hearing empath. I feel like you are somebody who can be over sensitive when it comes to energies, and I feel like being in large groups of people has the potential to really drain you. But I also see that you are someone who is very creative as well, and a creative project may help bring up more ways as to how you can remove this obstacle, break this cycle, recognize patterns, and it's like your inner artist is calling within, because the lizard is very artistic, but also being mindful of different energies. Like I can see when you're with this family member or friend, the energy, you take that with you and it leaves you kind of feeling drained. So definitely I'm hearing you can sage yourself. Taking a bath would also help transmute any negative energy, and also clearing your chakras would help transmute any negative energy as well. So definitely listen to your inner artist calling and be mindful of energies. And when you realize this about being an empath, you can also learn how to observe what energy is yours and what energy is other people, and you can block off other people from projecting that energy onto you. Then we have the rabbit. The rabbit is a very fearful animal. So anytime I have rabbits in my yard and I go and I open the sliding glass door in our backyard, any rabbits that are in there, they disperse, they run away because they're so afraid, right? So I can feel there is this fearful type energy that you may have when dealing with speaking to your person to help clear the air or setting boundaries with this friend and family member. But it's important to understand that conflict is inevitable, and it's important to operate from your heart, and to also be very mindful of the words that you are speaking out loud, because our words and our thoughts are creating our reality out here. So be very mindful of the words that you are saying. Because if you say, I'm afraid to do this, I'm afraid to do that, I'm afraid they won't like me, I'm afraid I'll lose this person, I'm afraid this, that, or another, that is what you will create out here. So you can visualize outcomes that you would prefer to happen. Now, that's understanding that you can't control what happens inevitably. You can't control what other people do, but you can control yourself, and you have the ability to visualize with your thoughts and your beliefs and feel good emotions what you would like to see transpire from this situation. So focus on what you do want to create. Don't focus on what you don't. Thank you, pile number 2. Those are your messages. If it resonated, please be sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye! Hey, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Are you in a toxic relationship? I have your pile right here. Let's see what your messages are. 5 of Pentacles. Recovery. Wait. Don't let pride get in your way. Okay. So pile number 3, first and foremost, I am picking up the energy of a toxic relationship. I can see with the 5 of Pentacles, this is a feeling of being left out in the cold and someone not feeling the same way you do about them. I'm picking up on that for sure. I feel like you haven't heard from this person in a very long time. And this is a pile I completely resonate with. I was head over heels in love with this guy. It was never a relationship. It was just a casual thing. And it went on for 6 years. And it's very difficult when you feel so strongly about someone and they don't feel the same. So I completely understand how that feels to be left out in the cold, or to go and see the person that you are in love with and then them not call you, text you for like 2-3 months, then coming back like everything is okay. So I'm sorry that that is happening to you. I know exactly how that feels. But with the recovery card here, I can see that there is a deep healing taking place right now within you, and Spirit is saying, wait. I feel like there's this feeling of wanting to give up on love. Spirit is saying, wait, don't give up, okay? Don't give up. There is a lot of love to be had for you. But take this time to continue to heal, okay? And they're saying, don't let pride get in your way. What I'm sensing from this, there is an ego aspect taking place here where I feel like you know what you have to offer. You are just wondering why this person doesn't see that within you. And it's because you need to not be so concerned about what they think. Because from my experience, 6 years of letting this relationship go on, thinking that, oh, he'll change his mind, he'll see how great I am. I let my pride get in the way there. So don't allow that to happen to you. Recognize that you are deserving of a relationship where someone feels the same way about you. And for me personally, it stemmed from recognizing my own value, walking away from what no longer serves. And you can do the same thing. So don't let your pride get in the way in that sense, where you're holding out, waiting for somebody to see how amazing you are, when you should continue to see how worthy you are, and that you don't deserve somebody who just comes and goes as they please. So don't give up on love. Love is available for you, and I'm seeing that very strongly. But continue to heal from this. I know it takes time and it is hurtful, but it's one of the best things you can do for yourself. Next, we have the Six of Cups in reverse. Abundance. Take action. Expect powerful change. Okay, so with the Six of Cups in reverse, Spirit is showing me that you keep reflecting on your relationship with this person, and you're focused on all of the happy times, which is great to do, but Spirit is saying that you're completely throwing all of the negative stuff under the rug and not being honest with yourself about that. So what Spirit is saying is it's time to take action in regards to seeing the truth about this situation, letting go of the past, and seeing the situation for as it really was. Because I can see that the past is continuing to play on repeat in your mind right now. And Spirit is saying that when you take action to see your value, your worth, when you let go of the past, you're going to start to recognize all of the abundance that is available to you. And abundance is not just in the form of, money. It's also loving relationships. It's the love you have for yourself. It's the beautiful experiences. It's financial abundance. It's abundance is many different things. It's not just defined by material things. And there is an abundance of love that wants to flood into your life. But as you continue to take action with your inner healing right now and let go of the past, you can expect powerful change to transpire. And I can feel that you have become very wise from this situation. And I can actually see Spirit is showing me there have been a lot of times you have stood up to this person and you have put them in their place. Like you're very strong with your words, I can see. There's just a need to walk away, continue to walk away from what no longer serves you and find things that do serve you. That is where powerful change will take place. When I finally walked away from what no longer served me, my soulmate was attracted to me, and it's the most loving relationship I've ever been in. And that's available to you as well. It's just a matter of continuing to walk away from what no longer serves you and recognizing your true self-worth. Because when we are in relationships with people who do not value us, what they're doing is they're reflecting to us how we feel about ourselves. And that's a hard realization to come to. But once you have that awareness, you can take that action to continue to move forward into the destiny that you want for yourself, because you deserve this abundance. You are worthy of it. It's just a matter of recognizing that you are worthy of it, as you have always been. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Gratitude. Big happy changes. You are good enough. We were just talking about that. You are good enough. Yeah, with the Knight of Pentacles here, I can feel that there's this sense of boredom. And this person that comes and goes, I feel like this is somebody that was a go-to for you whenever you were feeling down and out. And this is a person you've been able to repeatedly call up and see. It was like a temporary fix to certain situations in the moment. But Spirit is saying that this bored energy that you are feeling right now, you can use this time to focus on yourself and do things that truly bring you joy, because what you focus on grows. So Spirit is saying, shift your perception to things that are going right in your life. Just sit back, take an assessment. Did you have a good breakfast this morning? Practice gratitude for that. Did you just buy some new shoes that you really like? Practice gratitude for that. Because when you get in the practice of practicing gratitude for the good already in your life, you're shifting your perception to focus more on the good. And more good will be attracted to you. That's why we're seeing big, happy changes. And I'm also hearing, because we have you are good enough, there's a need here to also practice gratitude for yourself, because you have made a lot of decisions for yourself to get you to where you are right now. The fact that you are reviewing this relationship, you are reviewing the past, you are working on moving on, you are doing a wonderful thing for yourself, your past self and yourself right now. So practice gratitude to yourself, because you are doing the best you can, okay? And when you are grateful to yourself, you are letting yourself know that you are good enough, okay? You're going to rewire in new beliefs, and you're going to exude your self-value, your self-worth. You're going to step into your true power, and big, happy changes are going to take place. Because as you tell yourself, I am good enough, as you practice gratitude for yourself, as you practice gratitude for the good already in your life, your perception is changing. You're going to recognize what you truly deserve, and those big, happy changes are just going to pour into your life. That abundance is going to pour into your life. So this bored cycle that is taking place right now, you got to do something you haven't done before to break out of it. Otherwise, you're getting the same results doing the same things. The cycle just keeps repeating, okay? So to get out of the bored energy, do something you haven't done before. Practice gratitude. Tell yourself you are good enough, and watch that abundance and those big happy changes pour into your life. Next, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. We have Facade, Perfect Timing, Your hard work is paying off. Okay, so Spirit is confirming for me here with the Six of Swords in reverse. You have been doing an amazing job moving on. And that's why you're feeling that bored energy right now, because I can feel you're like, well, when's my person going to come in? Spirit is saying in the perfect timing, okay? But keep doing you. Keep being strong, because your hard work is paying off. The fact that you haven't been going and seeing this person, that you were doing your best to walk away, to cut this toxic relationship off, you are moving towards your destiny. You're moving towards your soulmate, the person that you are meant to be with. So don't give up before your miracle, okay? And with the Facade card here, this is all about inner child healing. So I feel like these feelings of not feeling good enough or feeling unworthy stemmed from your childhood. Either your mom, your dad, whoever your caretaker was, They projected some type of a fear onto you, and it created a belief where you thought you weren't good enough. And that is what this toxic relationship has been projecting to you, because you've been taking those beliefs from the past. That is what you attracted. You attracted this toxic relationship where this person doesn't see your value. But once you see your value, you break that cycle, you stand in your power, and you will attract your soulmates to you. So keep working on your healing. You're doing a wonderful job. Your hard work is paying off, and the love that you are learning to cultivate within yourself, your soulmate will come to you in the perfect timing. So please do not give up, and do not go back to this toxic relationship, because it will just keep the cycle going until you learn the lesson. And it's just a lesson that you keep repeating over and over again until you learn it. So you're doing wonderful. You are doing awesome with walking away. Look into some guided meditations on the inner child and reparent your inner child. Give your inner child the love that you didn't get when you were a kid. That will help you heal quicker as well. And healing is a process, so give yourself more credit and don't be so hard on yourself while you are healing. Two of Wands in reverse. Mysticism. Recovery. Abundance. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Okay, so yeah, definitely with mysticism, you're in this feeling of unknown, because this relationship, it's what you've known for a long time, and it has been difficult to walk away from it, but you're doing it and allowing yourself to be in the unknown, to be uncertain. You are so brave to be doing that and to be taking on this healing. Doing the inner work is not easy, but it leads you to more beautiful destinations. It really, truly does. So be proud of yourself for the recovery and the healing that you are doing, because you are moving into your abundance, which we have twice here. We've got abundance twice. There is so much love available to you as you learn to give that love to yourself. Be grateful for the good already in your life. And balancing spirituality and practicality, that's just a matter of understanding how you can be spiritual and also be practical in the material world. And just continue to take consistent action with your healing. Take consistent action if you have a passion or a creative project that would help get your focus on something else at this time while you are healing. Because with the Two of Wands here, this is all about getting out of your comfort zone. And when we're out of our comfort zone, that is when we are in the unknown and we're just like, well, I don't know what I'm doing here. Just allow yourself to feel that fear and to embrace it without giving into it. So just go into it, but don't give into the fear. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep moving forward with your healing. Keep walking away from the toxic relationship. Knowing your power, knowing your worth, standing in your personal power, because it is paying off. What you're doing is working. So if you needed a confirmation of that, there it is. Next we have, my capacity to tune in to the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. So yes, any decision we ever make in life, always ask yourself, am I making this from a place of fear, or am I making it from a place of love? Love will always give you the words to speak when you cannot think of any words to speak. It will help you when you are lost, and it will help you in your healing at this time. So cultivate as much love as you can at this time. And yes, fear is I can feel the fear very strongly right now, but The key is to continue to feel it, keep moving forward, and not give in to the fear. That's how you break through fear. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. So yes, if you have been experiencing any obstacles, any rejections at this time, those are serving you in the sense of steering you in the direction you're meant to go in. So any rejection is Spirit's protection. There is always something better if you get rejected. Any obstacle, it's serving as a lesson to something you need to learn, reflect on what that is, learn the lesson, and keep moving forward, because obstacles and rejection are detours to get you in the right direction. So be thankful for the obstacle, be thankful for the rejection, and just know that you're headed where you need to be. I am the dreamer of my dream. You can create whatever you want. Obviously, we can't control what other people do or what situations transpire in our life, but you can control yourself and you can visualize the life you want for yourself. That is how powerful you are. You have the ability to create whatever you want for yourself. So dream big, go bold, dream and manifest the life of your desires, because as you continue to heal, you are removing those blockages from abundance, and they're just going to pour into your life the more that you continue to do that inner healing, especially with the inner child, and especially as you continue to learn to love yourself and grow and learn. 3, 2, 1, jump. So yeah, this is all about taking a leap of faith. What are you on the verge of doing right now? What are you afraid to do right now? What is that leap of faith that you are scared to do? Spirit is saying that it is time for a new adventure. And that is why the situation you are in at this time is transpiring, because you are veering onto a more authentic path. You are emerging onto a path to your true, authentic self. So take that leap of faith. Have faith that everything is going to be okay, and continue on that path of self-discovery, because you're going to learn so much more about yourself and become more aware of certain things that have transpired in your life to help you break those cycles. Befriend your fear monster. Yeah, we were just talking about that as well. So fear is an emotion everybody feels, but it's really nothing to be afraid of. We can befriend our fear monster, and in order to do that, it's just being willing to feel it, doing what we are afraid of doing, but not giving into the fear. If we give into the fear, we are holding ourselves back from our greatest potential and true, authentic self. In order to be the best version of ourselves, we have to walk the path that is uncomfortable. And you do that by feeling the fear and walking through it anyway. That's how you don't give in to fear. And that's how you befriend your fear monster. So choose love instead of fear. We have the frog. The frog is a creature that tends to be overworked and undernourished. But when it is in water, it cleanses, it forgives, and it rejuvenates. So I feel like you are somebody who would benefit from daily self-care. Obviously everybody would be, but daily self-care, creating little rituals and routines for yourself if you haven't already, to cultivate self-care, going for a walk, eating a healthy breakfast, getting ready, putting on clothes that make you feel good, sitting in water, because water is very healing to the frog. So I feel like you're somebody who is sensitive to energies, and taking a shower, swimming, or being in water will help you rejuvenate. So also make sure you are taking plenty of breaks, getting plenty of rest, and just cultivating more self-care in your daily routine. That will help you with your healing as well. And if you can have fun with your rituals, that will cultivate more gratitude type energy, more grateful energy, and more passion and joy throughout your day, because each day you can create as your own personal masterpiece. And your last card is the starfish. The starfish is a creature that is very beautiful, but the starfish has a tendency to care what other people think about it. It gets caught up in outward appearances. So don't look outside of yourself for validation and approval. Everything you need is already within you. And being the starfish, you've already got a star-like quality about you. You're here to shine, hence the name star. So all the answers you need are within. Don't look outside of yourself and continue to be the star that you are. Thank you, pile number 3. Those are your messages. If it resonated, if you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!